Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the San Francisco Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics, 1-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim picked up, 19 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg, 17-6. The Seattle Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox, 6-3. The Houston Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-0. It was their 5th straight victory. Salvador Perez drove in 4, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 8-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-2. Chris Sale got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 6-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-0. The Marlins put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The Mets combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 9-3. The Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. The Milwaukee Brewers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-0. The Cardinals tossed a combined 1-hitter as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Clayton Kershaw got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 2-0. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. Merrill Kelly grabbed win number 9 this year as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today, that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your heart come from fight and go through your darkness, you'll find your light.
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Kevin Gossman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off
Here's Elvis Andrus now. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2, 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. First offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. It's the A's nothing. Giants coming up. It's the Bay Bridge Series, and it's on the show. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And now in the box, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
And the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's got a 3-for-5 line. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike.
So here is Mike Yastrzemski, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 0-1. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First pitch of the AB now. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Alex Dickerson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Andrus will play this one at short. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So next to bat will be Wilmer Flores. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher.
So in now for San Francisco, Kurt Casale will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Stephen Piscotty, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Dubon is under this one. 1 down. One gone for the A's here in the third. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Jesus Luzardo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike to the A's pitcher.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, here is Brandon Crawford as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting eight.
Next,
first
it'll be Brandon Belt. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth.
So now into the
pitcher.
box is Kevin Gossman.
Gossman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Two and two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And this throw gets away from him. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and it's fouled away. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a Matt Chapman has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Up next for Oakland.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
One strike.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting.
At the plate
Number
now,
22.
Ramon Laureano. Liner in there for a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
No, that's down.
That misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next
2 away
for
now in the Oakland fourth.
catcher,
And that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. One and one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This is popped up. Casale over to his left, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 3 and the Giants nothing. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A ball and no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Solano absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Solano aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. One down with a runner at second, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Up next.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, P-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next,
so a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And up
Wilmer.
next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. He's set. Here it comes. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In now, Jesus Luzardo. Ball one, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone into the arcade section. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Two and one. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Matt Olson would be next. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Flores has a play. And that's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Oracle Park. It's the A's 5 and the Giants 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Kirk Sally.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's your side.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Casale stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to left field. Pinder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in once again is Brandon Belt. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Giants down in order. They're down here 5-1.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
Anthony Banda will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 46, Anthony Banda.
set for the start of the inning, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. The pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, ball three, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
Popped him up. Casale is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up
Number
is
22.
Ramon Laureano, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Down and away, ball one. Fastball just missed above the zone. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Flores has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
To the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a liner. Yastrzemski is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. From the stretch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. A's strand a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Joey Bart is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 21, Joey Bart.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bart, a native of Georgia. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mauricio Duval.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Nick Tropiano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Nick Tropiano.
And now here is Jesus Luzardo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Number 44, Jesus.
First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's 1-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Tony Kemp will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the A's 5 and the Giants 1. And stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, left field.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Dickerson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. One and 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
In now, Wilmer Flores, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Very high, 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in next, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Casale.
First offering.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants leave 1. They're down here 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Matt Olson. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Next to hit is Ramon Laureano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And now the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
The 1-2.
2-2, down.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 3. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 18, Tommy La Stella.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey! Look out, 1-1.
Popped up. Kemp is there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Giants down in order. They're down 5-1. Matt Wisler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Wisler.
So now to the plate, Chad Pinder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
So next to hit is Sean Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate now is Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here comes the 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 5-1. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Lou Trevino will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kai Tom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Donovan Solano struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off the shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping up is Mauricio Dubon. His prior history versus this arm, he's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-0. Trevino is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Alex Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last strike here for the Giants. Lifted down the line in left. The catch is made, and the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Oakland wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jesus Luzardo earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all listen and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.
when all my miracles die. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With words like first, curve. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big old treat and my girl TT. When she got me down, now I'm back on the road, cause I couldn't go round to the funeral. Then a whole year passed, hit an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad.